How's everybody doing here today? Today is April 10th, 2020. And as you just heard the first soundbite of this video, this is going to be pretty much what the theme of this video is going to be. But the title subject of this video is going to be, men, what is your legacy going to be? What is your legacy going to be in 2020 and beyond? You have to ask yourself this question. Now, I know I've been going for a while. I've been going for a couple of months, probably almost a year, because, I had very important business to attend to. And being I had very important business to attend to, I had to pretty much put in the background the 3 holiday specials I was supposed to do last year, and I put away a Valentine's Day special I was supposed to do this year. So I had to put all that in the background to take care of this business because it involved a lot of money, and I had to go take care of business. But now all that is out the way, on hold at the moment. I got a little time on my hands to pretty much address you men once again, because it seems a lot of you are still complaining about your lives. And in fact, some of you are making it hard for other people because you're not happy, and a lot of it is your fault. It's your fault because basically you're still in relationships with women that are basically horrific looking. You're still in relationships with women that's just taking you out that's about to take you out to the cleaners. Some of you are quarantined with women that pretty much look like monsters, such as the one in this video here. They just look horrific. Looks like a biological hazard that just escaped the laboratory. Like I said, you brought this upon yourselves, man, and you have to ask yourself the question now: what is your legacy going to be? Remind yourselves, do you want to be happy? A lot of men want to pretend like they're happy, but they're not. Because if you was happy, you will be with at least a decent looking woman. Even I've seen the ugliest men get at least a decent looking woman. If they can do it, I have to ask you, God, what is your problem? Because it ain't like we're running short of at least average looking women. Okay, I mean, never mind the beautiful ones, at least the average ones. But hey, I can't even say anymore whatever floats your boat, because a lot of you men, at some point, is going to basically wake up to the realization anyways, for those that don't have no hope. But for the ones that do have hope, this video is for you. This video is for you. Now, it seems like this has been the year of death for a lot of us. We got this coronavirus outbreak now. We're practicing social distancing. We're wearing masks. Basically, we're trying to stay safe. We're staying quarantined in our houses. So I hope you're doing what you got to do to, keep yourself safe and keep the rest of us safe. But now, what I'm talking about in this video, though, is keeping your relationships and what would become relationships safe. That's what this video is going to be about. Now, for a lot of you men that's not happy out there, there's a reason for that. And I say one of those reasons because you also never had a father in your lives. And I have to say that because a lot of you men have fathers in your lives. Especially one that's pretty much blatant in your face and want to see his son basically succeed, especially in areas that he has failed. He will be pretty much blunt with you and let you know where you have failed and where you have succeeded. Because if he was to ever bring a female that looks like the one in this photo here to his house, I can tell you right now, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it, assuming that he is not a cuck, not a beta simp himself. He's going to let you hear it. Okay? Now imagine, just like that movie, John Q with Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington played as a man named John Q in the movie. Imagine if John Q's son got older and brought something like this to his house. Okay, he'll be at that hospital all over again, holding that whole thing up, and him and Frank will be going at it again. And this time, it ain't gonna be the type of sickness that's affecting his heart. This time, it's gonna be the type of sickness that's affecting his brain. Okay, because it's obvious that he just can't, hack it mentally. Okay, because you got to be mentally sick to date ugly, monster-looking females, such as the one in this video here, that's just smiling right at you. I'll tell you what, something ugly as this, I want to smile at me at no time. Not in the morning and damn sure not at night. But like I said, John Q will be at it all over again.
My son is very sick, and he needs some help.
I understand. It's hard to be a man these days. Hard to know what the right thing is. But put the gun down, John.
You're not hearing me, Frank. My son is sick. That's it. There's nothing else. End of story. When people are sick, they deserve a little help. Yeah! Sick, help. Sick, help. I am not gonna bury my son. My son is gonna bury me.
That's right. John Q going at it again. You know who else will be going at it again? Gordon Ramsay. Imagine bringing this to Gordon Ramsay's house. First of all, this face wouldn't even make it in his house. Okay, what he's going to do is he's going to go to his wife and point to the wife out the window of what his son just brought home.
Look at this! Look! 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 What the fuck is this?
That's right. That's exactly right. And you know what? I'll be saying the same damn thing. What the fuck is this? And then I'll be screaming on my son after that. But anyways, like I said, this thing looks like it's coming out of a laboratory. A lot of women dating look like they're coming out of a laboratory. And I don't know what to say to you men anymore. I don't know what to say to you anymore. Not only created in a laboratory for these ugly monster-looking women like this, it looks like these things are about to escape the laboratory now. In fact, they're already escaping the laboratory. Because a lot of you men ended up with women that looks like this because you're that desperate. You know, somebody need to call FBI to call and investigate. You know, that we got scientists experimenting on a new project and we don't know what the hell it is. And I can almost bet you it's something that looks like this. No FBI shows up, they banged on the door, and the only thing they remember is a big explosion. Now they got to defend the rest of the world from this thing that's about to escape the laboratory. Men dying, men being gassed up just by this thing smiling at them.
FBI, open up!
That's right, FBI has went all out, and it looks like they failed. It looks like they escaped on helicopters and all. And then the next line of defense is the one and only Super Saiyan Trunks, who's been warning us. Who's been warning us of creatures that look like this, that's trying to escape the laboratory. You know, he sees this thing smiling at him about to walk out the laboratory, and he's doing his last-ditch effort to try to, you know, stop the spread of this virus. And I ain't talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about this ugliness. You know, that type of virus. I'm talking about the virus of ugliness. That's what he's trying to stop.
If they set that free, it will be the end of all of us! No!
That's right. Trunks tried to warn us. But unfortunately, he failed. He too had failed. And moving forward, and the next you know, this thing that escaped the laboratory is now roaming the damn earth. And now we got the whole military trying to stop this thing. And try to keep it from reaching the next city or the next town. Even the military has failed. Got men taking cover, ducking other trucks, jumping off of helicopters and everything else. I tell you, man, men better wake up. Because once it makes it to the next city or small town, we know what that'll sound like.
Oh my God.
Something in the mist! Something in the mist took John Lee!
Dan, catch your breath.
Something in the mist took John Lee. And I could hear him screaming. Shut the doors! Shut the doors, my God!
Daddy, I'm scared. Can we go home?
Don't go out there. There's something in the mist. It took John Lee. Screw that. I'm getting in my car. Mister, no!
them doors and keep it locked, just like we're doing with this coronavirus. And a lot of you men out there that I would say are mentally sick, what you can at least do while you're in the middle of your sickness is use the mask. Like, you know how we out here doing right now with this coronavirus, is take the mask and put it over your woman's face, because she needs it. You know, like the one in this video, she definitely needs a mask. Okay, she needs a mask permanently. I say put a lock over it, so that way she can't, you know, she can't horrify the rest of the world with that mask. And don't be surprised if this coronavirus ain't nothing but God being the Father himself and saying, you men have screwed up. Okay, yeah, even me as a God has made mistakes, but I can tell you one thing. if God has ever made a mistake, when you see the picture in this video, you're looking at it. Okay, that's a mistake. And God will probably say, even I made mistakes, but you know what? I'm trying to clean it up, and that's why I'm bringing this coronavirus to the rest of y'all. Don't be surprised if that's how he's thinking. You know, not to say he created coronavirus, I'm just saying, you know, because stuff happens. But don't be surprised if that's his message to us with this coronavirus, because of the decision that you men have made. But anyways, like I said, you men need fathers. You men need fathers, because just like John Q, imagine, like I said, you bring this thing home to your father. Okay, like I said, your father will be just as horrified as John Q.
Jesus H. Christ. Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? How did it get here?
Once again, what the fuck is that? I said, I will be saying that a million times myself. or even Gordon Ramsay. And you know Gordon Ramsay, like I said, he would just go off again.
Look at this! Look! 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 What the fuck is this?
That's right. What the fuck is this? And what the fuck is that? And that's the question you have to ask your son if he was to ever bring home something that looks like this. Because basically, I said a million times, I say it again, your son has a mental illness and he needs to see a psychiatrist, therapist. He needs to see about 5 different doctors that specializes in mental health to help him get through whatever he's going through. You have to, okay, because he's being ruled by ugly, monster-looking females that looks like this. That's equivalent to being ruled by orcs in Lord of the Rings. And I'll have to say, if my son's going to be ruled by a female, at least let it be by a beautiful one and not a horrifying-looking one. Hell, I wouldn't even bring this thing to my house as a friend. And speaking of Gordon Ramsay, imagine if you brought this home as a friend to Gordon Ramsay.
What is going on? Are you fucking blind?
No, sir.
Clean your fucking glasses. I'll ask the question again. Yeah, let's do it this way. Clean your fucking glasses!
All right, sir.
That's right. And you know what? Don't even bring this home as a friend to Patrick Star. And Patrick Star is into making friends. Him and SpongeBob are friends. Okay? You try to bring this in front of him, we already know what his reaction is going to be. That's right. That's Patrick Star for you. Even he's screaming his head off. Just like those unicorns are screaming their heads off. And on top of that, some of you men are even going as far as to reproduce with something that looks like this. Yes, you're going as far as to reproduce with something that looks like this, and you know what? It's disgusting. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I don't want my DNA collaborating with something that looks like this. Okay, her DNA strands probably looks like the coronavirus itself. It looks like coronavirus cells itself. You know, just like in this photo here, you see all the little coronavirus cells that this thing in this photo is probably giving off, smiling and giving off coronavirus at the same time. The ugly coronavirus. You know, it's a fusion of the virus of ugliness and the coronavirus. And now what you created is a bunch of little Myrons. You know, remember Myron from the Players Club, the one that followed Diamond home. Remember that? I think I played that clip in one of my last videos, if I'm correct. But yeah, now you're creating little Myrons. You know, that's basically attacking people and basically trying to attack the beautiful women of the world. You know, don't be surprised if Myron's mother looks like the one in this photo here.
Hey, Diamond.
Myron,
So this is your apartment, huh, Diamond?
what do you want?
Can I come in?
Hell no, don't you ever come to my house again. I'm gonna call the police on you.
Why? I always make sure you get home safe.
Good God.
Please, please, Diamond. I need you, Diamond, please. Just let me in. Diamond, please, just let me in. I spent a lot of money with you, and you act like I don't even exist. I need you to come in, Diamond. I need you to come in. Diamond, please. Let me in. like that.
That's right. That's what a lot of you women's got to deal with. As long as your men out there keeps picking ugly women like this over you, which I don't even understand, or even the average woman. I just don't get it. And also, there was a story that came out of the Brat coming out, and even her female looks better than women like the one in this photo here. That's bad. When the Brat herself can beat what guys would consider themselves as decent and nice and a men of value, when it comes to getting beautiful women, even her chick, and she's not even she's average looking at best. I don't even think she's average looking. She's like a little below average. Even she looks better than a lot of the women you men are getting with. If she could beat you in that area, I can tell you right now, guy, you need to step your game up. Especially if you're saying that you can't. Okay? Stop saying and start doing. Otherwise, you're going to hear it from men like Gordon Ramsay. Okay? Imagine, like I said, you bring home a female that looks like this to Gordon Ramsay. Okay? Yeah, you're going to get cursed out. Okay? You're going to get cursed out. And if you're his son, he's probably not even going to want to call you. He probably is not even going to want you to call him father no more. He said, no, just address him by his professional title, chef, from now on. Okay, because he's not going to have his own son bringing home something like this to him.
Just what the fuck are you doing? Fucking useless.
Sorry, chef.
Yeah, do me a favour.
Yes, chef.
Take that off and fucking up out of here. Get out! Hey, you! Leave the jacket and get out! Get out! Give me the jacket.
Give me
the fucking jacket. Fucking useless sack of shit. Get out! Get out!
So you get out, and he's going to send you packing with a female that looks like this. And when this female's like the one in this video he has done with you, don't be surprised if her last words is this.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Because you're facing death at this point. Yes, you're facing death. So, I have to say, men need to wake up. Wake up and stop being losers, basically, because you have the winners and you have the losers, and you have to ask, a lot of men have to ask themselves, who are the winners and who are the losers? The winners are the ones that I would say are getting at least decent average looking women. And I'll say a little above average, okay? Above average is what I would consider average, okay? She don't have to be a 9 or 10, even though that's the only thing I would try to get is a 9 or 10. One, because I know I can get them. Two, because that's what I want. Because you're going to catch me walking outside with something that looks like this. Hell, I would be caught in broad daylight. I said it. I think I said it once and I'll say it again. Catch me with something that looks like this. I'm going to need a steak, a cross, some holy water, and everything else in between. And I'm going to need some sunlight. I'm going to need all the tools Blade would use to slay vampires. But anyways, like I said, you know what examples of beautiful women would be? It would be women like, and I'm gonna just pick some from the celebrity category. It would be women like Hailee Steinfeld, and she's bad. She's one of the baddest actresses there is out there, and I mean in a good way. She's gorgeous. Hailee Steinfeld, Margot Robbie, another one. Ava Allan, Odeya Rush, and Shailene Woodley. And if you don't know who those women are, Google them. Don't worry, I'll leave their names in the description box below, as well as my older videos. Like I said, you men need to wake up, because like I said, if you bring something like what's in this photo here home to Gordon Ramsay, once again, and I can tell you right now, something like this will probably spread a virus. Like I said, the virus of ugliness. Bring this home in front of Gordon Ramsay, and he's going to go off, as well as something like this might affect him. I'm sorry, not just affect him, but infect him. And next you know, he's turning ugly.
This is wrong! Oh my God. This is wrong! It's just wrong! It's fucked!
Fuck off back there! Get out! Yes, get fucked! Pile of shit!
This is what's going to happen to your fathers if you bring something like this home to him. He's going to be horrified. I'm pretty sure that for those of you that have fathers out there, he has set the example. He has set the example. And shout out to I just saw one of his recent videos. Shout out to Madbusdriverx. If you see the pictures that he posted of men with their women, he's showing men that are happy. Those are the men that have made the right decisions. Those are the men that's not going to give the rest of the world problems. And you know why? Because they made good decisions. and I'll leave a link in the description box below. But he tackles the more racial aspects of, I guess, what would be considered beauty. You know, he tackles the more racial aspects. You know, just like I think there was a poll on psychologytoday.com where I guess they went by race, and he talked about who's the most attractive and who's the least attractive. And with me personally, I believe there's beautiful women in every race. You know, it's just harder to find it in some than others. But they said that the least attractive woman, according to the polls, was I think African women or black women in particular. You know, and I think there was a big uproar about that, if I can remember the story correctly. I'll leave a link in the description box too, if I could get a link to that article when they was talking about it. I think they had to pull that poll down because of that, which is, to me, ridiculous. But anyways, like I said, you may need to wake up. You may need to wake up. Because if you don't, you're going to be faced with problems like you've never seen before. Just like we are with this coronavirus. Okay? So, like I said, wake up and get it together, okay? Now, I'm going to end this video with a theme that I'm pretty sure a lot of you know. And I'm going to play this theme because a lot of you men need to really think about your lives. And some of you are quarantined with women that looks like the one in this photo here. Okay? You are quarantined with women that looks like the one in this photo here. Like I said, I don't know why you want to collaborate your DNA with something that looks like this. I really don't. And another thing is, if I didn't say it earlier, I'm going to say it now. I don't even know how you get a hard on with something that looks like this. I'll tell you what, if you're having sex with something that looks like this, and for some reason you can't get it up, all I can say is this: gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. You brought this upon yourself. Because the problem's looking you basically in the face. Okay? You're looking at the problem, and it's looking right back at you. And if it looks like something that's in this photo here, I can tell you. You need to reorganize your life for sure. But I'm going to leave you with this thing, because I'm pretty sure some of you is in your safe room right now, because you can't even roam the rest of the house because you got something like this just roaming around your house. Like I said, with the gun in your hand, trying to figure out if you're going to blow your brains out. And maybe, who knows, maybe that is the best option. I don't know. You know, maybe you can't get out of it. You're in a marriage that basically you can't get out of. Some of you got marriage licenses. I mean, if you're going to get married, at least don't get a marriage license. But some of you got marriage license or something like this, and now you're trapped. Because if you leave, she's going to take half your stuff. Some of you guys are saying, oh, she's not going to do that to me. Okay, yeah. All right. Why don't you go try to get something better? And we'll see how that works out for you. We'll see if that works out for you. We'll see how that works out for you. Because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be a happy camper. Okay? And she's going to do a 180. Like I said, besides the way she looks, she's going to show her true form at that point. In full-fledged, just complete destruction and chaos. But for all you men out there that didn't get that deep into a relationship yet, there's still time for you. You know, a lot of you are not over 65 or 60 years old yet. And a lot of you men, well, even 60, 65-year-old men can get beautiful women. I mean, that's another thing. Even the old man can beat a lot of you guys. I mean, you really ain't got no excuse. Unless you're one of those angry, low-class men, you know, and you know, there's no hope for those guys. So they're pretty much stuck with something that looks like this. And even worse, some of you men, like I said earlier, is reproducing with things that look like this. Reproducing with things that looks like this, and even worse, dealing with women that looks like this, that's already a single mother. And you know, we already call those men simps. You know, just like Russell Wilson and Ciara. But at least we can say that Ciara's not ugly. You know, I mean, she's a hoe, but she's not ugly. You know, and I can tell you right now, if you date something that looks like this and she already had a kid, I have to say, you're one of those men that's pretty much the bottom of the barrel. And at that point, I would say that you two are made for each other. But I'm going to end this video right now with the thing that you all know, and that will have you guys thinking that if we don't turn this ship around, we're going to fall over that waterfall. So what is your legacy going to be? What is your legacy going to be, man? Are you going to make this world a more beautiful place by finding an attractive mate and an attractive female to mate with? Or are you going to disappoint your father and just create more monsters to spread throughout this beautiful world and terrorize it in its future generations? You make the choice. It is up to you. And with that being said, I'm out. Have a good one, and see you for the holiday special.